Yo, yo. Gimme. Test, test. Let's get it. What's up, Coca-Cola? Auto Brewing, how's it going? Finish off my AP today. Almost done. This is what the leaderboards look like right now. We're in first by like 6 mil. We got 35 just behind that. Pretty good so far. What's up? What's your question, Mr. Coca-Cola? 29's a dead weight? Yeah. Well, I mean, they might train a lot. Marauders doesn't really say anything, but yeah, they're not doing good in Marauders. We also got Alliance Mobilization now. I don't even know what quest I would do. I usually do a speed up quest. I'm gonna look for a research speed up. And I'll push my tech a little bit. Wincy bit. Katie buffs tomorrow? We're gonna only get training buffs tomorrow. Oh, for training speeds? Yeah. I have 18 days. How many? Wait, I can check how many minutes that is actually. $27,000 minutes. So I could, in theory, do two of these 12,000 minute speed ups. You just started playing. Is 3-minute power Sea Hall 20 good on day 17 as a free to play? That's insane. 3-minute power on day 17? That's really good, right? I think that's pretty insane. Especially as a free to play. I'm trying to think back if I got to that point. I think I was way less power day 17. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I think I was probably like 1, maybe 2 mil. I can't even click discover. A 13 mil day 57 free to play. You can get 10 GC a day. That's pretty good. Good stuff, Adrian. Bet. You share my Catherine. Send a picture real quick. Playing doing a sleeper, I got 1.5 mil skills of free play. That is hard. I did not get that. Get boss man in my DMs. Playing like 8 to 7 hours a day just doing barb chaining. That's really good. Now your account's gonna be insane if you keep it up. Yeah, I don't know which tree is better for Catherine. The engineering. I'm gonna stick with the engineering tree. Oh, I also added a couple songs to the playlist, so it's not gonna be the same 20 songs. Do I spend? Yeah, I've spent, I think, maybe $500 to $700. Sleepers are a very strong way to go. Yeah, that's kind of broken. You get a couple extra days, like 10 extra days. You gonna do a siege march? You should. Siege marches are fun. Is free to play gonna be top 10 in the kingdom in my next kingdom when I migrate? You're top 10 in your kingdom as free to play? What? How do you 3 million power? Day 17. That sounds insane. Oh, you're top 110. Oh, when you migrate back. Okay, okay. Got you, got you. It's good, Logan. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Just doing some Marauders right now. Trying to get 10 minute power CL 25 by KVK1. Oh, you hit that easily. I think you could probably get to 15 mil power if you have enough farms. Resources are going to be the biggest problem. Right now you have 4 farms in your kingdom. You migrate to. Work on 2 more. I mean, 4 sounds good. You're probably only going to be running 1 March of tier 4 in KVK, so that would be enough to sustain that. And I think we'll get a 7k gem event, which will give you a lot of resources too. Hopefully soon. The 7k gem events are so good. Let me open the satchels. The last training speed up, let's go. Now I think I go for the resources. Marauders back then gave crazy rewards. I've heard that they nerfed them, but not the Marauder rewards, but the drop rates of these satchels. They can still get 3-day speed ups and everything. And purple materials. Those are like the 2 best drops. How's the music volume, by the way? Is it good? Is it quiet? Is it loud? It's good. Nice, nice. I can go to the shop right now. I have some leftover tokens. Boom. Get the materials, let's go. Senzu YSG good in KVK1 and KVK2? I would say it's like one of the best marches in KVK1 and it falls off a bit in KVK2. I would say it's a mid-tier march. It's still good though. If you want my advice for an infantry player, I would go Sun Tzu Aethelflaed in KVK1. I can show you some of my reports. Like, this is what I did. Like, this march still cooks really good in KVK1. Oops, Siri, what the? And then in KVK2, you swap for Alex, and then you run Alex Sun Tzu. And then you get really good reports of that as well, with Alex Sun Tzu. Or you don't swap for Alex, you just go for Alex. Will you hard focus Siege? I plan to decently focus it. It won't be my main 2 marches, but like I want an infantry march and a cav march, and then a siege march, in that order. No, Sun Tzu Aethelflaed cooks. It's a really low investment if you don't need to spend any gold heads on it. Your Aethelflaed has to get to 5511 though. 5511 is the sweet spot. I will run a siege march though. I got my Catherine maxed and my Narcissus is nearly maxed. Sun Tzu's a hidden legendary? Actually, he's just as good as a legendary almost. He's the rage regen, skill damage increase, infantry stats. He's really good. Like this skill's good. This skill's insane, and Aurora. You get 250 extra rage. He's definitely the best purple by far. Sun Tzu works on garrison for your own city. Yep. On my farm accounts, I leveled up Sun Tzu as a garrison and went the garrison tree on my farms. He's a good garrison for low investment, just purple heads. User one expertise YSGs versus AoE. Yeah, AoE on YSG is really good if you want to chain a lot. I personally chain with Aethelflaed still. Yeah, that's a good plan. That's a really good plan. You can 100% do that. I think you'll be strong in KVK1. Your march will be a bit weaker than an Alex march in KVK2. Where are the Marauders? But no, that's a good idea. Especially if you want to chain a lot. Is my stream lagging? It says my stream's lagging. Mina YSG is good at open field for KVK2. It's okay. I think you get outperformed by Alex and Saladin. You would have the expertise, Alex. He's not very good. He's not very good if he's not expertised. He's like okay. Or lag for a second. Man, that sucks. I think you do the YSG thing. It will work. many speeds do I have? I'm looking at 230 days of universal, 19 days healing, 19 days training. Nothing crazy, nothing. Yeah, nothing crazy. My stream is buffering again. Why? Yeah. One sec, I'll try to fix this. The annoying thing is every time it lags, it's gonna add delay to the stream. Oh my god, is it delayed? Oh yeah, it's delayed so much. It's like 10-second delay now. This is no good. Commander swap event is extremely helpful. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I haven't had it yet. When is my Osiris fight? Well, I got taken out of the team, but I'm still gonna watch some of their games. The next fight is in 6 days. Is it lagging still? Oh my god, the delay is so much. Do I just end my stream and restart it? Wait, type 1 when you hear this. Oh my god, the delay is 13 seconds. The delay is 13 seconds. Okay, my internet's fixed, but like it's not lagging anymore. It shouldn't lag. Oh, the delay is usually 3 seconds, but because it lagged, it sets the stream back. Uh, that's frustrating. Do I restart? I'm gonna make a poll. You want to rush to the L22 for my 5th March? I'm doing a sleeper. I'm able to collect level 2 altars again. Yeah, CL22 is a big power spike, and you also can gather with 5 marches. What if I just predict what you're gonna type ahead of time? And then there'll be no delay. Hold on. Maybe I'm cooking? I just need to predict what you're gonna type. No, I'm not really a big fan of Archer Marches that much. I'm actually an Archer hater, notoriously. If you looked at my Commander tier list, I put Thutmose pretty low. Yeah, Alex is my favorite commander in the game right now. Did you see the changes they did to the early game? They really wanted to get rid of jumpers. Wait, what did they change? I didn't see anything. Oh my god, I can't believe I was lagging. That's so annoying. $13,000 AP left, that's it. And then we're done. Almost done. Ooh, a 4-drop. They changed some of the City Hall requirements, pushing some things back. The biggest one was the Courier Station got pushed back to City Hall 8, so jumpers didn't have the way to get the speed up. Wait, the Courier Station? Really? That's actually a big change. Honestly, it's kind of needed. Because for jumpers, it may like seem like common sense that you start in a kingdom and then jump to a new one. For people that are brand new to the game, they don't really know that, so they're at a disadvantage right off the rip. So I think that it's kind of necessary. And this still allows for like sleeper accounts. I think the groups that are going to start moving into sleeper groups. That's when we're going to start, because most of the thing, I'm not sure. I think these are probably harder to do. Yeah, I think sleeper groups are the way to move now. There was a viewer that came in earlier, and they said they had a sleeper group that filled up 4 alliances right off the rip before they're gonna migrate. That's crazy. So many players. It always surprises me how much people play this game. This game is so popular. I feel like there's infinite players. I feel like my mouse is gonna die. What battery's at? Mouse is at 8%. Rip. Does anyone know if you can bet in a Cyrus League, or is that not a thing anymore? So I don't know if I just save my tokens or spend them right now. Yeah, I think Sleeper, if he's really active, is free to play and get 3.5 million power by the time migration opens. I mean, that's not easy, to be fair. You have to know what you're doing. What's the best way to open KD chest Marauders? I don't have a strategy for them. I just, whenever I'm done doing them for like a session, I just open them all. One of the players in my alliance said they do 8 at a time though. Ponter said that. if his profile. 8 at a time. Maybe I'll try that out next and see if I get some 3-day speed ups. I could do a couple 8 pulls. You're welcome. I don't think it changes anything personally. It's like a placebo thing. But if you feel like you're gonna get more lucky, then who knows, you might actually get more lucky. See, about 2.5, that's pretty good. With a few whales, they can take over Kingdom. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it kind of sucks for the native players in that kingdom when a big group migrates over, but it is what it is. They have to get used to it. That happens a lot in this game. Yo, what's up, Ruff? How's it going? Doing a little short stream, doing the rest of my AP, and then gonna do Ceroli. How much AP is a good number to leave for KVK barbs? I'm spending all my AP. I'm leaving 0 for KVK barbs. I'll just chain KVK barbs. I've heard that after KVK 2, you should start saving your AP, so don't do Marauders for KVK 3 or KVK 4, and then start doing barbs there. You're on sleeper fighting them, weak enemy. You 0-10 players? That's so mean. I 0'd 1 player during KVK, actually. I gave them 1.1 million deads, and I took 100k deads. So they took like 10x my deads. Pretty good. Yeah, I think Marauders are just... I just need the speed ups. Marauders aren't amazing, but I need the speed ups right now. Because I want to push my tech before KVK. The early game fights are actually pretty fun. I would say the zone 1 and 2 fights are really fun. If you're fighting in zone 3, your kingdom's kind of ruined. You're still not City Hall 25, you need the resources. Yeah, Marauders give a lot of resources too. They give a lot of these purple tiles. The only problem with Marauders is that they take a long time. That's like the single most annoying thing about them. Actually, I probably should put a message in the chat. 10-second delay. Pin that. Normally it's only about 3-second delay, but I made a mistake. After KK1, can you do them alone, or are they still too strong? I can do Marauders alone, most of the time, you need a Lohar. Lohar is a good tank because he heals. I would still group up with a couple people though, like 2 or 3 people. Yeah, I made a few jumpers, held my main account with my sleeper. I was planning to use them as farms, but they got zeroed, so I only have 1 left. It's my only farm for my account until I migrate. Hey, I played the entirety of KVK 1 and KVK 2 with 1 farm. And then I made 2 more later. Or I got gifted 2 more later. Am Injustice, because that's what they called me. Yeah, I got a 160 combo on my Lohar right now. Yep. Lohar cokes. Mine takes 0 damage. It's my other marches that die fast. I'm grouped up with 1 person right now, but I think grouping up with 2 people is the best. The only problem is you have to have like similar speed of your marches, because it's kind of annoying waiting for people, especially if you're gonna do a lot of Marauders. Did I just get 5 from that? Let's go. I'm using my second account as a support, and then I rotate around 30 kilometer radius around my city, and then walk back too far. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I just do like a big loop. Like my city's right here. I go up, around, down, and then back up. That's smart, yeah. It just saves time, because then you're just right back at your city when you need a refresh. Is Siege good to use? I've been hearing about the stuff about it. Is it competitive with the other tree archetypes? So Siege is super meta. If you're watching the new KVK with the 2377 and 1960, they have like 30 Siege marches behind their balls. And the reason Siege is so good is that it has no downtime between fighting. Because when you're normally ball fighting, it's like a back and forth motion. But Siege is constantly attacking because it doesn't have to move. So that's why it's so good. And it's a really small investment. Super small investment to do. I need to heal. Like my Siege gear is only made out of animal bones. So you can still make a full, like, normal infantry gear set with a full Siege gear set. Oh, my hospital's taking forever. think I should do them in KVK 2? Yeah, I think so. I think everyone should invest in a siege march, a secondary march of siege. It really doesn't take much. Doesn't take much effort to make. The gear is super easy. Just save your purple heads up and you can max both the commanders instantly. I think you go for, you get your main commander maxed, whether it's Sun Tzu or Baibars or Kusunoki, depending on your troop type. And then you max Matilda. She's one of the best farmers in the game. And then you go for, you save your purple heads for the siege commanders that unlock in KVK 2. That is what I would do if I had to restart. Dude, that skin is fire. What is KVK 3 like? I don't know. I'm still in KVK 2. So I did KVK 2 and then I migrated back to the start of the next one. So this is my second time playing KVK 2. Killa, if you quit and you haven't played in more than 30 days, I think you could log on and migrate back to the start of KVK 2 again. If you're interested in playing this game again. That's like a recovery they added. For returning players. But I'm pretty sure KVK has the ruins fights, like KVK 1, where you can only send one march. And then it's just a big fight in Kingsland. I think that's the entirety of KVK 3. But you also unlock Season of Conquest commanders in KVK 3, like Luiche and Huo and Arthur. And they added commander swap, so you can swap, like, since I'm not using Martel, I can swap him for Luiche and get the same stats. Pretty insane mechanic they added. Saves you a lot of gold heads. to do my boost again. But yeah, I haven't played KVK3 yet. I actually don't even know how many kingdoms are in it. So KVK1 has 4 kingdoms, KVK2 has 8 kingdoms. Does KVK3 have 16 kingdoms? There's no way, right? How many farms do you think is needed per fighting march? It depends on how much you're fighting. I could probably tell you the resources you need per fighting march. I don't know about farms. Like, are you in a KVK1 Coca-Cola for your sleeper, right? And you'll probably do 1 march of tier 4 infantry. I think in KVK1, I spent around 700 million food and 700 million wood for my tier 4 Infomarch. I don't know about the speed ups though. I didn't track that. And then in KVK2, I spent 1.2 bill food and 1.2 bill wood and 160 days of healing speed ups. Day 17 in my kingdom. And back 10 days of kingdom. I will have to say that you will be able to farm a lot in KVK1. The first 2 zones are completely safe, unlike KVK2. So you'll be able to gather a lot of resources. In KVK1, I ran out of speed ups first, and then resources. Good thing about sleepers, you can collect the caves again. Oh yeah, that is a good thing. I gotta collect the caves again when I migrated here. Kingdom hopping. Yup. I think it was just what was best for my account at that time. I needed more gold heads before KVK3. Yeah, it definitely is a time investment to do all the caves again. Ooh, I'm almost out. 9,000 AP. It's pretty big time investment, to be honest. Ooh, Belisarius finally leveled up. I need to reset this tree, I messed it up so bad. How many farms do I have? I have 3. They're all around my city right now. Farm 1, Farm 2, Farm 3. I just transferred the resources to my city. Actually, let me check to see if I need to send my farmers out. I have it open on my phone. I'm chilling. How long do you spend on your farms? You spend AP on them? So I don't spend AP on my farms, and I log into them maybe 4 times a day for like 15 minutes. Not 15 minutes per farm, but 15 minutes total between all my farms. Yeah, I don't even do forts in my farms. I used to do barbs, but it just became too much time. So I just gather on them. I buy stuff from the courier shop on them, gather, and if we get a 7k gem event, I'll play that. I used to spend AP in my farm and do forts and stuff, but it's just too much of a time investment at this point. It would give me more resources, but it is what it is. feel like playing that much on farm accounts and stuff is how you burn out on this game. It takes like a very rare type of person to be able to do all that and not burn out. And I know I'm not that person. I would burn out so fast if I did that. So I like playing this game to have fun, so I'm not gonna make it like a work, like a chore. Is Sunset worth investing in? Um, I have mixed answers on it. I think you can make green gear sets. I wouldn't go to blue. I think you can do green gear sets and that's fine. Personally, I think blue is a little too many materials. Like green gear is really cheap and it doesn't cost a lot of gold as well. You can also invest in green commanders like where is he? City Keeper. City Keeper is really good in Sunset. And he's only takes green heads. $7,000 AP left. We're getting there. Also, you can dismantle your gear whenever you want as well, without too much of a loss if you do green, which is huge. So if you ever need the materials again, you can just dismantle it whenever. You see commanders in gear. So I don't have my gear in my main commander right now, but I use Alex primary with Sun Tzu secondary, and this is my gear set with these armaments. That's what I'm running right now. Since you have 4 farms, is it better to make one of them collect one type of resource? Yeah, I would do that. Each of them collect a single resource. What the best free-to-play players do, I think, is they have 4 farms, collect one of each resource on each farm, and then on their main account, they collect gems. And then the farms will supply the resources for the main to progress. No problem, Legend. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. This is KVK 2. Pre-KVK. Which city hall level should I stop level up my farms in KVK 1? Maybe I would pick either 17 or 22. At 17 you unlock your 4th march, at 22 you unlock your 5th. So whichever makes more sense to you. What I did with KVK 1, well, I only had a single farm then, but I pushed that farm to City Hall 22 and then farmed with 5 marches. I do keep them at City Hall at 17. I don't play in them. Only 5 minutes a day on each. What enough resources in my main? I think so. Yeah, that's good. That's a good plan. Since I only had one farm in KVK1, I actually played on it a lot, and I did barbs on it. But as soon as I got 3 farms, I stopped doing barbs. So my one farm actually had speed ups to push to 22. Yo, what's up, Lynn? How many chests have I gotten so far? I think total, I'm looking at, including these 64, I think I'm at 250 total. How's it going? How's it going? Doing a little bit of grinding before I go to bed. I'm almost done with my AP as well. Maybe I make more to push him to CL12 just to get the training posted, and that's it. I mean, that's a lot of work, but if you feel up to it. So all my 50 AP bottles only got around 100 plus. Well, I've spent everything. I'm down to the wire here. I got 6,000 more. Best AP I. Oh my god, my delay.